You've just arrived in time for part 4 of the What a CROC series, looking at the Northern Territory legendary front pages. These are absolutely bizarre. Honestly, stick around. Okay, first up. Man stabbed with a fish. It must be a swordfish. If it is any other fish, then that wouldn't have happened, surely. It must be. A man is recovering after he was stabbed with a bill of a swordfish measuring almost 1 metre. Can you imagine that? How? I can just imagine one person thrusting a swordfish in someone's chest. But maybe it leapt out of the sea, or maybe it was a fisherman that... I can't see the writing. Maybe it was a fisherman that hooked it, had it in the boat, and it started wriggling around. I don't know. How did it do it? But it sounds painful. Motorcyclist dies after city street crash. Oh, this is a sad front page. Speed and alcohol are believed to have played a part in another tragic fatality on the Territory roads yesterday. See, this is the frustrating thing, isn't it? Now, you never want anyone to die. And it's such a shame when people give their lives away from driving under the influence of alcohol and at stupid speeds. This is frustrating. I can't stick to that. This one's a bit of a sad start, but win a fantastic Bathurst prize package, including a NEC 42-inch plasma. Jesus, that shows how old it is. 2006 or 5. AFL and NRL. First 2 grand finalists decided. That's a sad one. I'm going to skip. World's biggest pyramid to be built in the Territory. But there's a catch. It's going to be made from toxic rock. Okay, I've got 2 points here. 1, why would they ever build another pyramid? In the fact that pyramids were for burial and ceremonies, from what I think. I'm not an expert, but I don't think that sort of thing is needed these days. Second point, toxic rock? What? Third point, has it happened? This was in 2013, so there's been 9 years to complete it, or at least start it. Has any progress happened? Now, it doesn't give me any more information. Dingo attack eats pet dog. Residents fear their children could be next. Oh, that does not sound good, does it? That does not sound good. See, it's funny because I've looked at dingoes and they do look really cute and friendly and fluffy. But I think you've got to take off the friendly bit. They're cute, fluffy, maybe not so friendly. And a poor dog got eaten. But this one doesn't give me any more information than that. But I want to know about that pyramid. Bet it hasn't started. Man arrested after cops spot suspiciously small package in his undies. How to insult a man. Just say he's got something small in his, a small package in his underwear. That's all. It doesn't give me anything else. But you could win a luxury Lexus worth $47,000. In UK money, in pounds, that's what, 23, 24,000? That's not luxury. I know it was in 2011, but that is not luxury. Just saying. Parking meter maids for Darwin streets. Got to make money somehow, I suppose. Next. Oh, hello, Pix. Here, Pix. She's going to jump up and... Oh, there she is. Zinger burglar. Fast food bandit walks free from jail for being wrongly accused of KFC robbery. Thank the Lord. Justice. And is arrested within minutes for allegedly robbing another KFC store. Oh, man. What is the world coming to? Please tell me this bloke actually stuck a KFC bucket on his head. That would be priceless, wouldn't it? Stealing from a KFC with a KFC bucket on your head. That is just an amazing picture, right? An amazing picture. And actually, KFC deserve it because every time I fancy a KFC, they always get the order wrong. KFC is the worst for getting orders right. Win a trip to Margaret River. I think I pronounced it like that. Tourist's eerie premonition before NT death. That's some sort of final destination type stuff, that is. Next up. Beers. Last year, Territorians drank the equivalent of 6.1 million cartons of heavy beer. I don't know what heavy beer is. Opposite of light beer, I suppose. The good news is we're cutting down. Yeah, this year it's only 6.0 million. That's all that's on there, really. Office sweeps for the Darwin Cup. I suppose it is hot, though, isn't it? It is hot in the Northern Territory. So, yeah, you got to drink. If men and women have been working hard all day in the heat, then what better thing to do than finish the day with a nice cold beer? Yeah, but that is a lot. That is a lot. Territory Jets truck burns up summer gnats. I don't know what summer gnats is. I assume it's some sort of race in the Northern Territory. Maybe a drag race or something? By the looks of that. I don't know. You have to tell me. What is a summer gnats? It doesn't give me any more information. Ice cream bandit caught cold-handed. See what they did there. A sweet tooth thief who allegedly stole more than... it's either 30 or 80 ice creams from a service station was caught cold by the police before he ate them. So he didn't eat all of them. But it's hot in the Northern Territory. Maybe he doesn't have the money and he's so hot he needs something to cool down. And there's no billabong around without crocodiles in. Who knows? And three pages of great New Year's Eve social photos. Lovely. And our Brooke sizzles. She is sizzling a little bit. Taxpayers fund bondage workshop. What? Territory taxpayers funded sadomasochism and bondage workshop. It was revealed last night. The Northern Territory News has learnt of I think that's $2,500 grant that was given to the Sex Worker Outreach Program. What? There's a sex worker outreach program. What does that even entail? When you think of an outreach program, it's sort of like to help the unfortunate. But maybe sex workers want to be sex workers. I don't know. And it's only talking about bondage. What? Lots of people do bondage. I don't. But we won't get into that. Anyway. Sex worker outreach project. Doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. Snow place like foam in the Territory. Alaskan firefighter Rod Harris is feeling right at home in the Northern Territory, especially when he cops the odd snowball from a workmate. As part of an exchange that saw the Anchorage native swap roles with Territory firefighters Phil Cathuba for 12 months, Mr. Harris landed in Darwin 2 weeks ago with wife Jamie and their 3 children ready for some top-end action. I wouldn't think there would be much fires in Alaska. I suppose you still need firefighters, but that's a nice little program, actually. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Would be interesting to know how he got on. And Jack acquit. NT minister to step down. Sex worker killers to appeal. They don't look like sex worker killers, do they? Next. Treasure chest. Mystery of the missing lingerie revealed. Part 2. How is there a part 2? How was there a part 1? But definitely how was there a part 2? Doesn't really give me anything else. Bumper Monday edition. Bumper Monday undie edition. What is going on in the Northern Territory? This was back in 2013. 2013 does seem an especially odd year. Why did the CROC cross the road? I don't know. You haven't told me. This hasn't given me any extra information, any teasers, so I can't help explain much for this one. But that is mental. Mental. Bumbling Brit gets lost again in the same spot. Where's Wally? It's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh just because it's a bumbling Brit. A tourist dubbed the Bumbling Brit after getting lost for 3 days on the edge of a Territory town last week has done it again. Mike Lake, 50, a former trainee policeman from Birkenhead in England, was labelled the Bumbling Brit in the UK. Oh, the UK media called him it. Oh, my word. After a week spending 3 days on the edge of Alice Springs, Alice Springs Bowling Club worker Rosemary Packham was yesterday dumbfounded after being told Mr. Lake was apparently lost for a second time. "He's a Wally," she said. Surely he wouldn't be that silly to go and do it the same thing again. What an absolute plonker. That does not put Brits in a good light, does it? NT Kids tribute to Steve Irwin, their hero. Fair play. Rest in peace. I don't believe in all that nonsense. But anyway, next. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cop this. Police officers stood down over hooker's ball photo. 2 Northern Territory police officers caught in the compromising positions with scantily clad women while they were meant to be on duty. You idiots. That is complete idiocy. Meant to be on duty, patrolling the streets, have been stood down from operational duties. What an absolute moron. Morons. Cyclone tip for this week. A wash. Pedestrians caught in a Darwin downpour yesterday. The Weather Bureau says a lot more is to come. And that's it. That is the 10 for this week. That is mental. Some really, really odd ones this week. Like, probably the most mental. The Northern Territory still producing some really strange front covers. Well, if you haven't already seen number 1, 2 and 3, make sure you go and check them out. They're a playlist all of their own. Make sure you watch the next one next week, same time. And I will catch you next time.